Hi, Miss Moore here, week 13. The first word we're going to do is objective. Objective means having actual existence or reality. So here we have two people and they both notice that there are 4 oranges. That is objective. It is actual, it is reality. Now, it is not influenced by emotion or personal prejudice. So emotion, the way we feel about something, or prejudice, a perceived notion based on our upbringing or what we're used to seeing, that shouldn't influence if we're being objective. So we have objective, where you have a number or something, they are actually oranges. Here it's more subjective, where it's the way you feel about something. Oh, I love this cake, or this cake is disgusting. So it is objective, meaning actual reality. Our next word is omniscient, which is a type of point of view, the third person narrator who sees into each character's mind and understands all the actions going on. So the person telling the story can see what everybody's thinking, what everybody's feeling, okay? Each and all. Mr. Peterson has his all-knowing eye in the classroom, and again it just means all of the characters. So omniscient, all-knowing. Our next word is omniscient limited. It's another type of point of view, which is third person. In this type of point of view, we only know what the character knows and what the author allows him or her to tell us. So it's like the camera can go, this is like the author writing the story and telling the story. He knows what this person thinks. And sometimes we can see the thoughts and feelings of characters if the author chooses to reveal them to us. So we only will know what these two people think if the author or this guy chooses to reveal it. Some point of view pronouns, third person pronouns, which would be in omniscient limited as well as omniscient, are she, he, him, her, his, hers, they, them, it. But in the definition for this, it mentions the pronouns, but pronouns, same pronouns in both types. So omniscient, limited type of point of view. You only know one of the people's thoughts and feelings. So in Mr. Peterson's room, he has this fortune teller. The fortune teller typically tells one person's mind, omniscient, limited, the feelings of only one character. And just remember, with both of these, omniscient, limited, and omniscient, the person is not in the story who's telling the story. The narrator is someone outside the story. Our next word is onomatopoeia, which is a word that imitates the sound it represents. We have all these different sounds: pow, ouch, splash, poof, smack, whoosh. All these represent a story. So like if you hear bang, you know somebody got shot with a gun. You don't have to explain all that. You can just say bang. So figurative language. There you go. Our last word for this week is opinion. And an opinion is a personal view, an attitude, or an appraisal. A personal view is how we think of something. Same with an attitude or appraisal when we look at something and sum it up. That's an appraisal. So the right to an opinion does not make the opinion right. You have to remember that there's facts, there's opinions. We've already talked about facts. Opinions are your personal views. You may think that they are fact, but they're not necessarily fact. It all depends on your perspective. Here we have a picture of a guy. Is this half of his left face, or is this the side profile? It's an opinion. Here we have two guys having a debate. Is it a 6? Is it a 9? It's all based on your perspective. And again, as in when we're talking about objective, objective would be a fact, something that you can prove almost. And subjective is more the way you feel about something. So that includes your emotions. So opinions, when you have many opinions over time, you can have something called a commonplace assertion. I think that's something you guys need to know because you will see that often on a certain test. And a commonplace commonplace assertion is when many opinions come together to form a belief over time. So if you have all these adults saying kids play too much video games, when they have many people with the same opinion, then that becomes a commonplace assertion, which is not a fact, it's an opinion.